Howdy everybody, it's Bake with another Rise of Firstborn video. So today I'm going to talk about your Titan presets, and what this is going to do is swap around moonstones and everything. Now this is important because of these Titan core shards. Now you see my Warlord's my big boy. He's the one that's got most of my Titan core shards, but secondary, I've been upgrading my Savior. My Gatekeeper is crap. See how he's only plus 15s? And he doesn't even have the full set bonus on the plus 15s. So I recommend you pick one and you stack it real hard. And then once you get up to plus 75s and get the set bonuses, then you go to the second one. So see how my Savior is much, much better than my Gatekeeper. That means that because of that, like I get a lot more stats from that Savior than I do from my Gatekeeper because of those set bonuses that I've got. So ideally, I want my Savior to be my Guard Captain most of the time, my Guardian Titan most of the time. So these Moonstone settings and skill preset settings make that a lot easier to do. So see, I've got a preset right here for Sav-based GC. I click that, it flops all my Moonstones over, and it also switches my Titan traits to be a Savior GC Titan traits there. So you see that I did that. Now I'm going to go here to unappoint my Gatekeeper. I'm going to appoint my Savior, and now he's my Guardian Titan, and he is much stronger than my Gatekeeper because of my set bonuses. And a lot of people are focusing real hard on one of their Titans. Just keep in mind, if you focus your Warlord Titan real hard, all of his set bonus stats are when attacking, so it's not going to apply for your Guard Captain. So generally speaking, you're still going to want either a Savior or a Gatekeeper for your Guard Captain, even if you have your Warlord a lot higher. So there's that. Also, the Savior skills, as we went over in the other video that I did about this stuff, Savior skills are now real good for him to be Guard Captain. But that said, you're not always going to be able to have a Savior as a Guard Captain. Sometimes you're going to have a Gatekeeper as a Guard Captain. There's nothing you can do about it. So if you do, there's your other preset right there. Flop it over, and then go up there, Guardian Titan, click that, and go to Gatekeeper. So I strongly recommend setting up Titan presets like this so that you can swap around. So right there, now my Savior is geared up for the capital, and it took me 5 seconds right there, and that's if we are going to be rallying the capital. So like, say we're in True World, and obviously I need my Savior to be out there and providing boosts for everybody. So that means that he can't be my Guard Captain. So I'm going to switch the presets over really quickly, put the Savior out. Now I've got my Gatekeeper protecting me, and you just want to be careful if you're setting your Savior as your Guard Captain, because as we all know, you really want to be in a Savior when you're taking rallies, like you just do. That's a big thing. So it's not worth having your Savior as your Guard Captain if it means that you're not sitting in a Savior. So I'm going to show you my presets that I've got set up here. I've got Cap Attack for the Warlord there. So if I pop the Cap Attack right there, Warlord now has all of my Moonstones on, and his Titan traits and everything else like that are set up for capital attacking. This is going to, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go down, switch to base attack, that kind of thing. And then if I want a Savior for base attacking, I've also set that preset up, which is going to have all of my Savior stones. But see how whenever I flipped over to Cap Attack and then my Guard Captain just lost half of his Moonstones? That's not great. So you want to be careful with this. A lot of times you want to put multiple Titans into one preset so that you are making sure that you're not unequipping stones from your Guard Captain. So this is my now base attack or base defense Savior setup. And I've got a preset for each one of these things. So on my presets, I usually only do one Titan in them. Sometimes, like on Cap Attack, if I've got one where my Savior's out, and so I'll show you in a minute. It's a Warlord with a Gatekeeper with some lesser Moonstones, and that way I still always make sure that I have all my Moonstones geared up and equipped. So the presets that are really good for your Titans are going to be, like if you're just in general, you want a Savior as your GC, this is obviously based on what your Titan cores are set to, but if you are upgrading your Gatekeeper up real high, then you want that to be your primary preset for your Guardian Titan there. So if you're upgrading him up real high, then you want your Savior GC set up, you want your Gatekeeper's GC set up, and then for attacking, if your Gatekeeper's a lot higher than your Warlord, then it is what it is. But for attacking, you want your Warlord base attack. You want Warlord if you do any sanctuaries or anything else like that. You want Warlord with a lot more Titan Moonstones in case you're hitting a smaller player and you want to get a lot of Titan kills. So if you look at this, see I go to Cap Attack and then boom, it pops stones off my Savior. That's what I was referring to a minute ago. So because of that, some of my capital attack setup actually uses some of my defense moonstones. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put little level 1s in there to fill it in, and then I'm going to save that into the preset. So that way if I pop my cap attack right there, I'm going to go save a new one. So now I've got Warlord, and I've got my Savior with the lower level moonstones in there. And I'm going to say Sav GC cap. And so this tells me whenever I pop that preset, it means that I'm going to be, that's the Savior stones that I need if I am using my Warlord to hit the capital or the Savior. That way I still have my Savior as my GC. He's doing all right, but I don't have enough level 5 moonstones in order to be able to have multiple level 5s on multiple Titans. That would take a lot of them. So if you go and look at the stats, see how all of these stats are when defending upon Titan usage on the Savior? That's what I was talking about a second ago. If you go look at the Warlord, they're all when attacking upon Titan usage. So like I said, even if you juice your Warlord up really, really high, and he does have more stats and everything else like that, frequently you're going to be better off having either your Gatekeeper or your Savior. So see, my Savior doesn't even have the set bonuses though. So obviously my Gatekeeper doesn't even have the set bonuses though. So obviously I'm going to want my Savior to be my guard captain as frequently as possible so that I can get those set bonuses. It's a big deal. So I think I cut off when I was talking about it earlier. Real quick, I got a couple questions in the last couple weeks about Fertina, the new hero. You look at our world skills, enemy Titan attack, decrease Titan defense, Titan HP. It reduces the amount of damage that you take from Titans. Do you want to use her as your guard captain? You can. The answer to that question is quite simple. You can. It will reduce the Titan damage that you take. You need to go and you look at your defense reports. If you're taking a lot of Titan kills, Fertina will help. But Flame Lord right here has attack debuff. So usually, generally speaking, if you are burning on defense, you are taking more kills from the troops than you do from the Titans. So buffing your Titan stats on defense, you just got to look at it and see. If you're not taking any Titan kills, don't worry about Fertina. If you are, put her in there as your guard captain. It's a good one. So I'm going to go in and show you what I meant. So now I've got my cap attack right there with my Warlord. I've got my Savior set up with the poopy level 1 moonstones. And then I'm going to put both of them into one preset. That way I know that I'm safe to pop this preset. Everything's as good as it's going to be. This is a very, very big quality of life change that they made a while back. But I know a lot of people don't have this set up. There's a lot of times that people are like, hang on, I got to swap my moonstones around. I got to do all that stuff. There's a ton of presets now. So use them. Make good use of them. Set up every single thing you could possibly ever need. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that other stuff, and stay tuned for more stuff.